All right, hello everyone. Today we're just going to do a quick video on how to administer a puppy vaccination. Because some people may not have access to vets if you live remote, and you can buy these. I buy them locally at Cold Spot Feeds in Fairbanks, Alaska, but other local feed shops should have them. So we're just going to go right ahead, and I'm going to show you how to put the shot together because it comes in a couple different vials here, and you have to draw it up into the syringe here. So you're going to open up your package here of the 5-way parvovirus shot. It has parvovirus as well as distemper and some other ones to protect your puppy. So there's one that has liquid, and then there's one that has the powder. So first you're going to remove the syringe by breaking the seal here of this little cap. That's just garbage. That's just garbage. And here's the syringe with, they come with like a little needle protector thing right here. So you just remove that. Make sure the needle's on there properly because sometimes it's not on there well enough and it can actually unscrew. So just make sure that's on there tightly. And then you take your liquid part of the vaccine and you're going to draw it up into the syringe. Usually I actually make 2 indentations on the little cap part so it draws up easier. So you poke it once, remove it, and then poke it in a slightly different spot. And then you draw it up into it. I don't know if you can see that. It's usually pretty easy to do this part. Make sure you get all the liquid into the syringe here and then remove some of the air. And then you're going to take your powder part of the vaccine and you're going to put the liquid part into it. It actually just draws it up by itself usually. And then what I usually do is take it out for a minute, shake it up to mix it well. And then you're going to try to insert the needle into a slightly different part of the top here. It makes it easier to draw the remaining liquid into the syringe again, the reconstituted vaccine here. That's what you want to go into the syringe. So you're going to draw it up again. This part can be a little tricky. Sometimes there's kind of pressure or like a suction, so you might have to do it a couple times. That went pretty well. You just make sure you got all the liquid out of there. I did. Sometimes if you don't get all the liquid out, or if there's too much air, sometimes there's like way too much air in there, and then there's still some of the liquid in there, and you're like, how do you do this? Well, you're just gonna push the air out of here, most of it anyway, reinsert the needle, and, you know, just try to, you know, get all that liquid into the syringe there so that the vaccine can work properly. All right, so now your vaccine's almost ready to go. You're just gonna remove most of the air there, and sometimes there's bubbles. You can kind of tap it and push this part of the syringe up a little bit, and then there a little drop came out, which is fine. Sometimes you can push out a little drop or two that has air bubbles in it. That's okay, as long as you got about 1 milliliter of vaccine there. All right, now we're gonna pause the video and we're gonna show you how to administer the vaccine into the puppy. All right, so now we're gonna actually administer the vaccine into, usually the scruff of the neck is a good spot. Anywhere there's a lot of loose skin, and they shouldn't really feel it that much at all. So this puppy, she's actually about 5 months old, pretty big puppy, but she needs one of her shots. So I'm gonna distract her with a little bit of food, and she's gonna go ahead and eat her food, and I'm gonna get this shot ready to go, and she won't even know that I did it. You grab the scruff up like a tent, and you put it right in the door of the tent, and push the syringe in, and remove. You want to get it about 1/4 of an inch into the skin, and you're good to go. You got your puppy vaccinated, and make sure you get all your vaccines 3 weeks apart, at least a set of 3 weeks apart, and then they should be protected against parvo and distemper and those other ones listed on the shot.